Welcome guys to another, I guess last time it was me and my parents, and now this is, you guys already met my brother. What is this? This is the worst intro ever.
Hello.
This is the tag video. This is a sibling tag video. Tag.
This is where you punch each other.
We've never played tag actually together.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure when you were running around the house and you broke the angel.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. So we're going to be going through a series of 20 questions, and it's going to be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys don't know who my brother is, this is Squatting Yeti on YouTube. I've played lots of games with him before, so if you haven't checked out his channel, make sure you go there. I will link it in the description below. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Question number 1. Who is the oldest / youngest?
I'm the oldest.
And I'm the youngest. By how far though? 5 years?
6.
How old are you?
Shh, that's a secret. You
No,
never
okay.
ask a gentleman that question.
Okay, well I'm 28. Well, they're gonna figure it out. It's math.
Just gave it away. I'm 34. I just turned 34.
And I will be 29. So we're 5 years apart. Yeah. Isn't it sad we've known each other for 28 years and we don't know how far apart our ages
I better remember when my own birthday is.
I remember when your birthday is.
Well, that's
Do you
good.
remember when my birthday is? Hooray for house construction! So, we're back. Question number 2. Who is better looking?
Obviously, we are blessed with equal genes.
He's trying to figure out the nicest way.
Just. The nicest way to say me. Look, the nice thing about being a narcissist, when you don't know you're a narcissist, it's okay.
No, but you're a boy and I'm a girl, and so it's not even really comparable. You can't compare apples and oranges.
I mean, I guess we could do like a runway walk show and get votes.
No.
Yeah.
My shorts don't match. I changed just so we would like have color.
Who has the cooler shirt?
Oh, you do for sure. I just put on a shirt that was black and yellow so that we would match.
I'm a veteran.
So it would look nice in the camera.
Oh.
I didn't want to like throw it off too bad by looking too fabulous and make you not the good looking one. So, question number 3. Funniest / favorite memory together?
I mentioned earlier, there was a time where we did play tag.
I was like 5.
We were little. And our house, it made like a square, kind of, you could run.
Laps.
Like laps, like a square from
around the kitchen and the living room.
The kitchen and the living room and then the hallway, and you could run like this. And we were running around the house, and I was chasing her. And right when you got to our front door, it was like wood laminate.
Yeah.
So it was carpet, wood laminate, which meant wipeout. And she hit that. Yeah, she hit that wood laminate. She wiped out, hit this, I don't know,
It was like a little entry table.
Yeah, a little table, and it had an angel on it. It was a little figurine angel, and it fell over and its head fell off, and she started crying, and my other sisters said they could put it back together and no one would ever know because
she did.
It had this like powder stuff on it, so they glued its head back on, got it back together, put the powder on it. You couldn't even tell it was broken. Our mom walks in. First thing she does is, I broke the angel.
It was such a good fix too that my mom was like, you did not break this, and I re-broke it to show her exactly how we had broken it and fixed it. And my mom, like, I remember as a little kid, I remember the story, and I remember the look on Mom's face being like, why did you tell? Like, you fixed it. Why are you upset about it? And I was so worried I would get in trouble for like lying that I cried, but no one got in trouble.
No one got in trouble because it looked beautiful.
And I re-broke it. To prove the point. Actually, my favorite memory together, I don't know what we did, but because we have 2 older sisters and they're older than him, and so we were the closest in age. So we were playing one day, and I don't know what we were doing, but we were fighting like normal. And Mom and Dad got really angry, and they put us in 2 separate, they put you in your room downstairs, and they put me in my room upstairs. And we were like so mad that they separated us even though we were fighting that you went to the top. Do you remember this? You went to the top of the stairs and you were like leaning down like, hey, are you still in your room? And I like leaned out my door and I was like, this is really stupid. Why are we in trouble? And then we got out of timeout. We were like fighting each other. But that was my favorite memory because we were both really angry, and then our parents stepped in and they were like, you're not allowed to be angry. And then we were like, don't you tell us what we can do. And
be angry if we want.
We'd be mad at each other. Oh, that's number 4. Do you argue? Not anymore. As kids, we probably did because we were like the closest in age, and we fought over video games a lot.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you too. This is my brother because we used to Blockbuster was a thing back then.
Oh yeah.
And we used
You guys
to,
don't even know what Blockbuster is, do you?
No, and we used to be able to rent Sega games. That was like the big deal, is our parents would let us go, and like we didn't have tons of money as kids, so like when our parents let us go to Blockbuster and rent a game each, it was like a big deal. So if we weren't fighting about what game we were gonna get, it was as soon as we got home, I would pick like, I remember one time I had Barbie convertible, and you had like Mortal Kombat or something, and I was like, I'm gonna play my Barbie game, and you're like, no you're not. And then
My Sega.
we kind of fight about that crap.
Veteran.
Or you would always, we had a pinball machine too, and I would finally get a high score. It would take me like weeks, and I would finally get the 4th spot on the board, and he'd be like, what's up? And then he'd come over and beat me, and I would get so sad.
I had all the high scores on the pinball machine. My dad actually reset it at one point.
Yeah, so that I could have a chance, and then he came in and redid it. We used to argue about games.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Whatever. Now, look who, I'm still bad at video games. Whatever. When was the last time we were angry at each other? 20 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't think we don't really fight. We're the most similar out of the 4 of us, because we're both like really laid back. So when there's like drama or when there's stuff, him and I are usually just like, I'm gonna peace out, because this is kind of dumb. And we just don't.
Not down for the drama.
We don't pet drama llamas. Who takes longer to get ready? Probably me. He's like super low maintenance. He just like does this with his hair and then throws a shirt on. So you definitely.
But pretty quick. I just, you find a cool shirt and throw on your shirt and maybe an accessory, a watch.
You should start a fashion channel.
A fashion channel. my accessories.
Getting ready in 5 minutes.
Michael
or less.
Kors accessory.
Oh dang.
Oh, I got a couple of those.
I'm just wearing a Loot Crate t-shirt.
So when you guys need tips, don't look at her. I got all the cool stuff.
Yeah. Any nicknames? Do we call each other nicknames?
I had a nickname when I was growing up, but it was only because there was 2 Chris's on the same street.
Well, we used to call you Bubba.
Oh, my sisters used to call me Buddha Belly. I was a fat little kid.
You were not. I didn't call you Buddha Belly.
You were too young. My older sisters, and they told her about it. But when I was young, I was fat. Like, I had a big belly. You could probably rub it and get some wishes in there. But they used to call me Buddha Belly when I was little.
Really?
Yes.
That's rude. That's probably why you like me more. What do we have in common? A lot?
A lot.
Video games.
Video games. We both play games.
I like to watch you fight. I don't like to fight, but I like to watch you fight. I used to, when you were in high school, he wrestled in high school, and he was really good. And so he would be in like tournaments like every weekend. And so that's what we did, because our older sisters were like already out of the house. And so my parents and me would go watch him wrestle like all the time. And
long days.
Long days. I mean, you'd get there at like 9 in the morning and you'd be there till 8 o'clock at night just watching people wrestle. So I would go and we would play. We had this card game named Gru. And I would go and play with my dad, and you would wrestle, and then we'd watch that. And then whenever you went to state, I got to get out of school for like 3 days, because we'd like drive down to Columbia, and we'd watch you at state. So probably that.
Yeah.
Probably that. I don't fight.
She's a liar. As soon as the camera goes off, the assault starts. Battered sibling syndrome.
Look, you're not even flexing, and your arm is like twice. Get out of here. What was the last text we sent each other? Okay. I think I don't have my phone, but do we have it here? Okay, hold on. What was the last text you sent me and the last text that I sent you? Let's look it up.
Mine, the last one I sent was, okay, sounds good.
And then the last one I sent was, let's do 11, I gotta run to the store. We're lame, pretty much. Normally it's just like, hey, are you coming over? Like, we don't text any, like, I don't know. We pretty much just do stuff. Are you close?
In distance?
Yeah, we actually live pretty close.
Yes.
Together. I mean, I wouldn't say we have, like, heart-to-hearts, really. We don't need to.
I don't need her crying.
I don't think, have you seen me cry as, like, lately as an adult?
Lately?
Not
It's
really. I cry a lot.
If
which
that's
is, like,
not a sign for you, lately. Have you seen me
No,
cry?
but
Lately?
because I think, you know, they have those way people communicate languages. Like, some people, like, communicate that they care for people by, like, buying them things, and some people communicate by, like, sending, like, really sappy texts. You know what I'm talking about? Remember that book Dad gave us?
Oh, that was awful.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about. So, there's, like, basically, like, languages of, like, way people express that they care, and I think ours is just, like, passively, like, if you're here, I like you. Because we don't need that sappy stuff, really.
I'm not a super emotional person anyway.
No, you're not a super emotional person. I think that's the thing, people. Some people aren't super emotional, and if they're here, it means they care, and you should stop rotting. High five, brother. Thanks for caring. So that's the first 10 questions of our Sibling Tag Challenge. The next 10 questions are going to be on my brother's channel. So make sure that you go check over youtube.com/squattingyeti, only one T. I'll link it in the description below. And we'll see you guys later. Bye!
Bye!
You ready? I did this with Dad, and Dad made that same face.
It's genetic.